Hello everybody, welcome back to my world. Not a lot has changed. What has changed with this, between this episode and the last episode, was this is now more or less semi-automatic. It's a hell of a lot quicker than it was before. I finished the topper off of that, which if you go back and you look at the thumbnail for this first episode, right, this is the second episode, go back and look at the thumbnail for the first episode, this is not entirely completed. It is in this one. Also, in the last episode, I've noticed how much I actually sniff. Maybe you guys didn't notice, but when you go back through and you listen very intently, you would be able to hear tiny little, like, not tiny, they're very obvious sniffs, just like what I just did when I'm breathing. I don't know what that's all about. I think it's because I'm not taking a deep enough breath before I speak, so I just end up taking a big ass whiff through my nose, and then that gets me through for like a couple words, and then it just kind of falls back from there. But my plan for today is I want to really get this more or less complete, not entirely completed, but I do want to get like stuff dedicated. Like what I was going to do for this bottom part down here is I wasn't really going to put anything in here. I was going to leave this all open for the most part, and I'm going to have everything that's of importance branching off from this tower here, and it's going to go out and up and then so on and so forth. So it's going to keep on expanding outward and onward, and I think it's going to end up looking pretty cool. One thing I was going to do as well is over on this side, I'm also going to expand outward, and I was going to do this on my own, but then I was like, what's the hell is the point of recording if I'm not going to record it and upload it? So that's one thing. I'm gonna do like some of the nitty gritty stuff kind of on my own, and then do the actual building part on my own as well. Kind of, I don't know. It's like I'm gonna pop in and out into showing you guys what's happening and what's not happening, I guess. I don't know. I'm not making any sense right now, but that's okay. You will understand. Or not. Alright, so we have some building supplies here. Not entirely sure if this is going to be enough. Probably not. But besides that, I'm just going to go ahead and get started on that really quick. So, I don't know how far I'm going to have it expand out. Maybe expand outwards to the left. Just a few more blocks, maybe like 5 more blocks, or 5 to like 7 more blocks out, depending, because I do want to have a odd number of blocks. That way each branch that comes off of it is going to have a center. That way we can actually, like, I don't know, for future references and future plans or whatever, I tend to do things in absolute centers. So I think that's the way I'm going to do it with this one as well. I think I do want to go out a little further on the bottom. That way it can be a little bigger. That makes perfect sense. But what I'm thinking is extending the bottom out and leaving that wall, that part right there where it is. I think that part's fine. I think it's going to start going up from there. So this side, the part right there, is going to be the right side of it, and the left side of it's going to be out a little further. So I think I am going to do a little bit more expansion. So it's a lot better than having to deconstruct it and reconstruct it. Alright, do a few more layers here, and we'll go down there and see how this looks. Alright, this is the first look at it. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of worried this is going to be kind of ugly. Oh, that's not ugly at all. It looks like a Mario pipe. Not what I was going for. Now it's kind of looking a little too big for the arm. Like for this part here, I feel like that part's getting a little too big. I think I'm gonna be able to fix that at some point. I think it should be fine. We should be fine. Hello. So this is editing, Ray, and guess what? It wasn't fine. It was too big. So I changed it. Alright guys, so this is what I've come up with. So I decided to scratch the previous idea. And as you can see, it's a little different. It's a lot thinner, it's a lot closer to the other tower. And I've decorated it somewhat just like I did with the others, like this one and these here. Eventually, I will get this all sorted out and make it look a lot better than it is. And I might add some more depth and texture to that too in the future, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna slowly but periodically work on this here. And I'm gonna do other things in the meantime, and but like adding more to the base and decorating the insides and actually making these towers useful. So thank you guys so much, and have a good day.